Make sure everything's working properly here. I'm running a multi-stream, so this is live on both Twitch and YouTube. That's why I want to make sure it's not messing up on me, because, you know. One thing Streamlabs has been teaching me is, don't try anything new. Or rather, if you do try something new, always make sure that it actually works. Alright, so it looks like it's working, which is good. Let me close that stuff out. Pop that back up. Alright guys, we're ready to get going, I think. I hope everybody's doing well. Let's get started. Move my other mouse out of the way. Actually, I just thought of something. I need the YouTube side open as well, or I'm not going to be able to see the chat. Because reasons. It works so well. Or I'm... Ah! Okay, so there we go. Let me snap this there. And that over there. So I can see both chats now. Yay! Welcome. Hello, everybody. Let's get back underway. Sorry for the slight intermission.
Well, by your command.
Now, so what am I doing? I need to figure out. I told Frelsey bout. So I've already found the mercenaries. I'm guessing going here. We were just checking out all of the different merchants at the end of the last session. Let's head into the Great Pavilion. So, hello to YouTube. I don't often stream to YouTube, so bear with me if there are any issues. Okay,
Well,
this seems like an entertainment venue. This is not what I thought it was. Unless, is that a thing? Oh, okay, yeah, that is a thing. Okay. Ooh. A matriarch. Matriarchies are rare, especially in feudal times. Well, actually, no, I think they were more common in feudal times. Still. Hold, Elf. There, these are the quarters of the High Matriarch. Who are you and what is your business? I am Lady Lorien, and I've come with a letter of introduction to Alumu? High Matriarch Alumu. Hi, Matriarch Alumu. Use her title, damn it. Very well, you may go ahead. But not this one. Soraka is in exile. Mm-hmm. Her presence here is an insult to the High Matriarch. And to me, for that matter. Why do you insist upon treating me like a criminal? Do you abide by Eleanortar's every whim? God, the names in this game. Do not dare to speak his divine name. Get this traitor out of my sight. She's a friend and a valuable asset as well. I mean, yeah, she's my only healer. I mean, my only dedicated healer. My other mage can heal, but, you know, not as effectively. Return without her, do not return at all. So we have to
move as the river flows.
We have to So can we fight to get her in with us? Is there like a way for me to do that, or do I have to leave her alone?
Yes.
Okay, so she's gonna stay here. I hope she stays here. I hope I don't have to like run after her. Okay.
Yes. I assume you have a good reason for disturbing me.
Interesting. They've all got those tusks. I'm acting as an emissary on behalf of Darren Gould. Please accept this letter of introduction.
Yes, your credentials appear to be in order. Now, what can we do for our southern neighbor?
Speaking diplomatically, I should explain the reason for me being here rather than just like hand a letter over and say, here, read it yourself. So let's misclick and pick the option I wasn't going to select. All right. Yes, I see. Lord Ferelsi certainly paints a dire picture, but if you wish my assistance with this play, you must first do something for the Rillo. So the Rillo is a species, not a place. I was assuming it was like a city. But clearly these people are the Rillo. Okay. What do you need? The hand of His Majesty in Isilbright rests quite heavily upon the Rillo at the moment. Our caravans are taxed upon his roads, his tithes upon our crops are burdensome, and the additional tax on our trade is, in my opinion, unfair. But perhaps a young and upcoming lady of the court could sway the king on this matter. Convince His Majesty to reduce the caravan tax by half. I will send my most expert specialist in contagious disease to Darren Gould. So wait, whoa, hold on. In order to help Darren Gould, they want me to negotiate with someone who stands opposed to Darren Gould to help them by lowering taxes, upon which they will then assist the enemy of the crown. What? The storyline is interesting. Don't get me wrong. However, helping out the enemy does not put me in good standing with the king. It does not. Which means that me asking for assistance from the king in order to help the people that are currently waging war against the crown seems unlikely at best. I mean, unlikely in the extreme. Why? I feel like we lost the thread here. I feel like the story is going in a direction that doesn't make a whole lot of logical sense. However, like, okay, so in the last couple of episodes, we've gone from going and negotiating a peace treaty with Darren Gould. That isn't really so much a peace treaty as a lay down your arms and we won't destroy you treaty, to assisting Darren Gould to be able to continue fighting the crown, to now attempting to reduce taxes levied by the crown in order to then heal enemies of the crown. I don't understand how we got here. Like, at this point, I'm essentially a traitor to, like, everybody. That is what this game has turned me into. I am betraying my seat as a lady of the court. And the king has no reason not to arrest me on the spot upon returning to Isilbright. And he certainly has no goddamn reason to listen to me about anything. Like, alright, well, we'll see where this goes. Maybe I'm missing something. But again, the odds of His Majesty agreeing to lower taxes, any taxes, is about the same as me sprouting wings and flying back to Isilbright. Wings or no, I wish you every success. One more thing, since you are doing the Rillo a good turn, there is something I may be able to do for you. My scouts have reported several promising sites in the region for establishing a stronghold. As a titled noblewoman, I thought this might be of interest to you. Talk to my second in command if you would like to hear more. Good day. So, hey, made it to chapter 3. Hell yeah. Alright, so that's an interesting turn of events. At least now I'll be able to get land which is something that I've been missing for, like, the entirety of my nobility. So, where's the second in command? Who be you? This guy?
Welcome to the garden.
I would have...
And you keep your weapons sheathed.
Well,
Okay, so not that guy. Who's the second in command? Please tell me Sriracha or whatever her name is still out here. No. No, she's not. It also did not tell me where I might find her. Okay, so who is the second in command? And also, where might I find whatever her name is? Sriracha. I'm gonna call her Sriracha. I think it's Sriracha. But, yeah. Will I find her back in Isilbright? Because if I have to go all the way back to Isilbright to get my healer, that's going to be a problem. How do I find her? Compendium, Baleen. Okay, so those are like those are non-playable. Journal, side quest, main quest. I don't know how to find this person. And it wiped out my chat log. Cool. Well, damn. Well, damn. Keep learning to brew.
well,
Do I go back to where I met her? She didn't tell me where she was going to be. Oh, location in the Crooked Haggler. Okay, so she is back in Isilbright. She went all the way back to Isilbright because, okay, whatever. Well, at least I found out where she is. My healer's missing. We're a party of 4 for the foreseeable
by
future.
your command.
And I have no clue where this second in command is. Let's go get my healer back. And then, we need to figure out how to, make it so that she's not like an enemy of the court. My healer, though! Excuse me, good man. Might I have a word? Who's Gurdra? I am searching for capable adventurers to assist in a cause dear to my majestic ladyship. I am in need of strong, motivated individuals who want to bring change, a new order to Yarendal. Just look around you. Look at this mass of struggling, pooling weaklings. Nobody's cattle. They do not deserve to be kept alive. No one does. All must work and earn their survival through their own best efforts. But these ones are beyond help. They are worth exactly as much as they own. Nothing. Oh! So we're a meritocracy. How incredibly progressive of them. I mean, not that I was expecting progressiveness from, you know, a feudal uh, people, but like this is excessive. This is super excessive. I have noticed your recent actions across Izilmorel, and of course, heard about your reputation. My employer, her ladyship, would like to offer you a contract. Carry the lady's seals with you on your travels, and through it, you shall have access to a fraction of her immense magical power. I urge you to embrace this opportunity for your own benefit. The seal will help to enact the new order I mentioned. Are we now joining an active rebellion? Another active rebellion. How many people am I going to join as an enemy to the crown? And if I decline your ladyship's offer, also I don't necessarily like what they stand for. Like, you know, the peasantry doesn't deserve to live because, you know, we don't give them enough to live off of. What the hell just happened there? What was that? Okay. Oh, they're tossing powders? Okay. Just who is the grand lady employer of yours? Of her true identity or nature, I may only say that she travels in the highest spheres of Yarngol. That should be enough for you. And if I decline, naturally, nothing will happen if you reject my ladyship. There are plenty of others who will be glad of this opportunity. You know, I feel like this lady is the evil demigoddess, Ziona. Or Zionia, or whatever her name is. Let me consult. Oh my god, my companions are pretty much fully on the side of taking the offer. God damn it. But one of them is a thief and the other one is an insane warrior. And the only one that advised caution, or rather left it up to me, but advised probably wasn't the best plan, is my mage, who admittedly is very highly intelligent, but oh, do I want this or do I not want this? See, this is a story decision that's going to affect the outcome later on, I feel. Let me have some time to think it over. Or not, never mind. Okay. So 2 for 2 on the fence. I need a tiebreaker. Anyone in chat feel like acting as said tiebreaker? Because it would be super appreciated. I don't even know if anybody is in chat. Supposedly, there's 3 people watching, but I don't know. I don't necessarily trust Twitch to tell me the truth about that. What if I accept this contract but decide to break it later on? A permanent and binding agreement. Any attempt to renege upon your obligation will be futile. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. We'll do this like that. What exactly is my reward for carrying the seal? You carry out my lady's will, nothing onerous. Simply continuing to act with a certain mindset. Not interested.
Well, by your command.
I stand with the king.
No wonder we don't get trampled. Nobility only by order of the king. Lady Espen, come ahead. What is going on? Some disaster up at the castle. That's all that held the likes of us. Please go ahead, milady, and keep your wits about you. And they're gonna let my companions through because they're nobility by association? Is that what's happening here? I want to go to the market, not the castle. I need to go get my healer. I can't continue forward if I'm, going to die. How many people are streaming Black Geyser right now? Oh, 3! That's an improvement.
Well,
Unfortunately, there's nobody really
By
watching.
your command.
Man, this game doesn't get enough attention. It really doesn't. Let me see on the YouTube side of things. Oh, somebody's already beaten the game? Would you look at that? Oh wait, I forgot. Its full release version is out now, but it's been
By your command.
Yes.
it's actually been out for a while. I forgot about that. Yes, come with me.
Well, by your command.
Now that I have my actual party back together.
By your command.
Let's head to the palace and find out what's going on. Lady Espen, welcome. His Majesty wishes to speak with you at your earliest convenience. In case I am being too polite, that means now. As one of the king's advisors, I need to know what's behind all this chaos. Of course, milady, I don't know all the details, but there's been an assassination attempt on His Majesty. Alnarius, save us. Thankfully, His Majesty is unhurt. Please report to the throne room at once. I mean, I can't say I'm surprised. She is kind of a dick. I mean, you know. You know, I'm never getting monetized on YouTube. It's just not happening.
Well, by your command.
But that's okay, because I'm not using YouTube to be monetized. I'm using it to store video. So. Enemies on all sides. How dare they strike at the king of... Look, I'm not even going to try. But who is behind these machinations? Perhaps Lady Gildesby? Yes, I've seen her talking behind her hand when she thinks I'm not. Who knows the cunning and guile she learned in her 8 decades. But not her alone. Whoever plots against me casts a long shadow indeed. This dude is like, he makes an enemy of like 90% of the freaking population. And then wonders why people are angry and wishing to see him dead.
I move as the river flows.
Ah, Espen.
You, the young lady who recently weaseled her way into my... Wow! Exactly my point. Right here. Some brass you have, returning here after siding against me with Darren Gould. See? Like, I was just saying how, like, I will be lucky to not be arrested when I return to the palace. Your Majesty, please be lenient with this fledgling noblewoman. Though she is unschooled in the ways of court, I personally vouchsafe that she is no traitor. Ah, Lady Yala, whatever. Your word does carry quite a bit of weight, but let the young upstart speak for herself. Where is the surrender I demanded, and where is Rauch? We were ambushed on the way to Darren Gould, and Rauch was killed. But these were no common bandits. They deliberately singled him out. I was not informed of this ambush. Who was behind it? Your delegation was attacked by the worshippers of some false god, Your Majesty. I have so far been unable to root out their identity, but I promise I will not stand against the chosen of Alnarius. Spare me your piety. If Alnarius guides your hand, why have you failed so miserably?
Why have you returned without the surrender I demanded?
Your Majesty, I explained your terms to the War Council for the War Council's surrender exactly as you wished, but they stubbornly refused to accept. Lord Aldnar was particularly prickly about it. In other words, you allowed your personal dispute with the traitor Aldnar to derail the negotiations. Or are the two of you now working together? I assure you that's not the case, Your Majesty. No, we actually are not working together. We would rather see each other dead. Thank you very much. Never, Your Majesty. He murdered my father. Yes, all right. Let's have that let's leave that patricidal fool aside for now.
How did you leave things in Darren Gould? Did you sense any division among the lords?
Lord Aldnar and Gaynor were vehemently against surrender. Lords Frelsey, Xander, and Lady Thora seemed willing to compromise. The others could go either way. Interesting. Lord Frelsey is a shrewd one, and in my experience, trustworthy, at least until his grievous error in joining the War Council. Very well. I am forced to acknowledge that in your case, incompetence is the root of your failure and not treachery. Well, thank you for that. I mean, now that I am assured of your loyalty, I need your services again, Lady Lorien. An attempt was made on my life not many nights ago past. Oh. Were they... Who was the assassin and were they caught? Yes, he was caught. It was none other than Duke... Go to hell. It was none other than Duke that guy. One of my most trusted advisors. Strange that they would set a man of 60-odd years on such a task. Anyway, his trial is approaching.
Now that you know the salient facts, go to Duke Chiarvallo's manor and search it. I want real evidence of what we already know. That Chiarvallo is a spy for Darren Gould, and I want it to be presented at his trial. My enemies must know that I know how deep are the roots of their diabolical plot.
If I could get away with killing you right this instant, I probably would, to save a lot of people a lot of suffering. Just say, you know, I'm tempted to see if I even can. I will head for his manor at once. You'll find it, his estate, west from the Hall of Records. Hurry. Alright, F5. Save. Oh my god, I can! I love it.
Tumello nocio anteris. Apophniesco.
Yes?
Okay, well, I mean, I didn't expect to survive that. But I needed to try. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Okay.
Well,
so I can kill the king. It is something I can do.
by your command.
It's hilarious. I am amused. I don't... If I do kill the king, though, I would have to take out his minions first and focus on them. And keep my protagonist safe, maybe with potions of invisibility. Because, like, I was getting there.
Well,
I'm over here plotting the death of the king. Guess we'll talk to the servant. Got to work. I've got mine. Okay, cool.
Well.
So. I mean,
By your command. State your will. I move as the river flows.
come on.
Well, as you say, wanderer.
Let's head upstairs and check out what's up there. And then we'll come back down and talk to, I guess, his wife.
By your command. Well, I move as the river flows.
Well, we got 2 recipes out of it at least. That's always good.
By your command.
Hurry it up, please.
I am Lady Duchess. I am Duchess whatever, but you may call me your ladyship. I know why His Majesty sent you, so let's begin. Allow me to extend my condolences, your ladyship. We will try to resolve this matter as quickly as possible. Thank you. Do you have any idea why the Duke would have tried to kill the king? He didn't. That's what I believe. Was your husband acting strangely on or before that night, like he was having hallucinations or perhaps had been drugged? No, nothing like that. It's the same old stodgy self. As constant as the northern wind. He's a good man, I'll ask anyone. What was your husband doing the night of the assassination? Well, you must know he went to the castle. He told me it was an emergency, but naturally he wasn't able to discuss matters held in confidence with His Majesty. But just because he was there doesn't make him an assassin. It's obviously a tragic mix-up. Did he carry a dagger? Yes, there was a fancy dagger he wore on his belt sometimes, but it wasn't for fighting, and he wasn't wearing it that night. He only wore it for military service ceremonies or executions. Give me a second here, guys. I'm letting my vacuum do its job. Okay. His Majesty suggested the Duke is in the employ of Darren Gould. Has all Yarangol lost its collective wits? My husband is no traitor. The only thing he cares about is the prosperity of the kingdom. Think on this more. Just let me know if there's anything else I can do. I mean, you've given me all the answers. Now,
Yes?
just
Speak
because
your
the
mind.
wife,
Well,
just
I
because the
move
wife
as
says,
the river
"Hey Zen,
flows."
how's it going?" Just because the wife says he didn't do it doesn't mean he's innocent. Like, you know, she's stuck with him through everything he's likely done in his life. Why would she turn her back on him now? I am doing much better than I was yesterday, that's for sure. Ask. You know what? We'll give. Ooh. Is this better than what you're wearing? I don't think it will. Yeah, no, it's definitely not.
Hmm?
There we go. There's two of the ones that I didn't have already. Give me like 2 minutes here. I'll be right back. Okay. Distracting powder of staggering with uncontrolled powder of singing. Create this mixture. Or singeing, not singing. Of which I have neither. I need more
As you
recipes for
say,
sure.
Wanderer.
Let me see if I can talk to... Ah! Here we go. This might yield some more promising results. Never. He's a good man and too old to be some skulking assassin. Have you noticed anyone suspicious about the place? Unfamiliar tradesmen or delivery boys, for example? Well, our Chandler has a terribly odd smell about him. Makes you wonder if he works as a tanner on the side, but he's a regular, known him for years. Has anyone new been hired? No, not for several months. Is there any other servants I should talk to? Most of them know about know as much about what's going on as at that doorpost. Except the scullery maid, Frick. There's a scullery maid named Frick? Isn't that a bit on the nose? Okay, anyway. What's special about her? There's something about her the Duke finds especially... I mean... Did he personally rename her? It's her knowledge of the nuances of the artist Ran Dornan's Red period. Where is she? She stopped showing up for her duties after the Duke was arrested. Make of that what you will, and I don't know where she lives. I don't want to know where the less fortunate live. I imagine it's dreadfully sad. Was there something about something between her and the Duke? Yes, of course there is. That's why I mentioned her. Speak to Lindia. Do you need an illustration? Her name is Frick. I mean, I don't suppose you know anything about the recently arrived portrait of a lady. Know anything, milady? You want to purchase it, you'll have to speak to my mistress. No, you don't want to buy it. Listen, it just arrived recently. Is that so? Do you know where it came from? Who delivered it? Is your hired man allowed to speak up like that, Lady Espen? In any case, I don't know anything about it, poor fellow. Even if I did, I could never speak ill of her ladyship. Even if I did, I could never speak ill of her ladyship. So what you're saying is you do know something because it would be a bad thing to say it, but to talk about it.
I will go.
Does the cook know anything? Hello, won't say well met considering the circumstances. I'm the house cook. They call me Cookie. So the cook is Cookie, and the scullery maid is Frick. Storytellers, writers. My God. My God. Look, I have to assume that when the developer was setting up this storyline for this quest, they decided Frick for the scullery name, or scullery maid was like hilarious. It's the only explanation. Anyway, do you know that anything about that fancy painting of a lady newly arrived? Sure, I see some bring it in. Ah, when was this? Not that long back. Who delivered the painting? It was 2 men and a woman. Low, rough swords, kind of like you. They haggled over the price forever. Thank you, my good man. You're not quite as dull as you first seem. Thank you, sir. Aw, compliments get you everywhere with me. What's your opinion of the Duke? Fine man, good appetite. Lion's share of a leg of mutton all by himself. Do you believe he tried to assassinate? That man could certainly massacre a roast beef. Was the Duke acting strangely? Yes, maybe so. He was asking certain kinds of sweet... After certain kinds of sweetmeats for his supper. Stuff I haven't had cause to prepare. Said they was aphrodisiacs. Ah.
As you say, Wanderer.
My God, though, like... So, where's the painting? Because, like, apparently everybody but me has seen this new painting. Let me go back upstairs and see if I just didn't notice it on the wall or something.
By your command.
Okay, so there's no indication that there is actually a painting here. But the storyboard says that it should be here. The storyline says that it should be here.
By your command.
Now, I don't know. I mean, I did say I would give my actual opinion on this game. I feel like if they wanted me to know that this was the place where I should be looking for the painting, and put all of this dialogue about the painting in my search about all of this assassination stuff, like, they should have put the painting there for me to discover it. That is on the dev for certain. Give me a second here, guys. Hey, Gat. Oh, Liz, are you actually in here?
Well, by your command.
Oh, and Zen, I figured I would just straight up stream this to YouTube since I've been exporting them to YouTube anyway. I figured I'd just save myself the step.
Yes, your mind.
I move as the river flows.
Alright. Investigate the maid's house in Grey. Alright, Greybones. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've been. What did I find?
State your will.
I don't know if I accidentally paused that or if it paused automatically. But yeah, I figured, you know, it's worth it. It's actually, if I'm not mistaken, it's streaming maybe at a higher... No, it's not streaming at a higher resolution. I don't know why. It's streaming at 720p no matter where I'm streaming it to. YouTube is supposed to be able to handle like up to 4K.
As you say, Wanderer.
So, I don't know. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say it might be. Oh, and also you guys are about to hear a vacuum. Actually, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Ooh, might be hearing it. There we go. All done. But yeah,
Well,
maid's house. There we go. But yeah, like I said, it makes more sense to just save myself the hassle of exporting it from Twitch. So... Oh, and later, oh.
Now for the final loose end!
You, stay away from that girl if you value your miserable life.
Come save her then, hero!
Yeah, sure, okay. Oh,
by your command.
they're all confused. Yeah, that figures.
Yes.
Tea.
I guess I can't heal a dead lady. Well, we'll have to go to the temple and heal her after. I mean...
Yes? Sweet mother, if you hadn't come when you did, I'd have died along with them.
You run with a really rough crowd. You just killed my parents, you beast. That is the kind of senseless, uncaring world Yerengal truly is. We all of us learn eventually. Who are you
I
and
am
what happened here?
Frickamel. I used to be a servant at the Duke's Manor. They...
Frickamel? Devs, did you have an issue with this character? Because, like, what I'm hearing is fuck 'em all. You know, like... Zen, what is this character's name? This character I'm talking to.
killed my parents.
Look at
and
her
the
name.
Duke.
Mind you, she's a scullery maid named Frickamel. Frickamel. The devs were legitimately just like, oh yeah, no, this character is like a one-trick pony. Or maybe not. Maybe that's why she's so, Exactly! So the old boy was having it on with the scullery maid. I mean, obviously. They came to kill the Duke and everyone else, as you can see. Wait, the Duke is under arrest at the castle. That can't be him. It is him. We were in love. We're planning to run away together to see the fantastic East. The two of us, until we heard news of the attempt on the king's life. The Duke was accused and there was some muddled rumor of his arrest. He's been hiding with me ever since. Alright, listen to me please. Your lover, Duke whatever, is dead. Hey Gronzo! How's it going, man? But there's another imprisoned at the castle. Someone who looks exactly like the Duke.
I don't understand. That is his body right there. Anyway, what difference does it make? I've lost everything.
Oh, let's see. I have a notoriously terrible time passing bargain and persuasion, but I am using my persuasion guide currently. So maybe we have a chance? Do you want the Duke to be remembered as a failed assassin, a traitor against the crown, against Isilmarald and everything he stood for? That is what will happen if you give in to your grief now. Okay, good. We passed the check. There will be a trial for the assassin. His Majesty won't tell me when. Could start any time. Come with me now and testify about what happened here. That is all.
Yes, I will do it. I must do it. Let's get away from here now. I don't ever want to come back.
I still can't believe the developer made a scullery maid named Frickamel. Devs, what?
I admire that silver tongue of yours. Well done.
Okay. Alright. Let's get going. We gotta get back to the king.
By your command.
We at least discovered that the person impersonating the Duke is not actually the Duke. So, there's that. Let's speed up the walking. Oh no. Oh, right, because one of them's dead. Let me go resurrect my awful mage. Who decides that it's her job to go and whack people with a stick. My mage isn't very smart. For being a very smart person, she's very dumb. Oh, Gronzo, if you're still in here, I don't know if you are or not, but if you are, I guess you're not.
Well,
I was gonna say, Gronzo, if you're in here, I added you as a auto host for when I'm offline. So.
by your command.
We are going to start playing Beyond Two Souls, by the way. That's what I was gonna say earlier when I was talking to you, Zen. I want to finish up the David Cage anthology. Granted, I don't know necessarily whether or not I'm going to attempt to get the first game from him. You know, those 1999 graphics are a bit rough on the eyes, so I imagine it only gets worse at 1080p.
By your command.
Can I? Greetings.
Wait, oh, well, whoa, did I just lose all of her gear?
Well, I move. as the
It should
river
still be in that
flows.
same place, just in a bag, right? Like, I forgot to loot her body. Wait, no I didn't. No I didn't. I picked up everything after the fight. I should have her stuff. Hopefully. How many times have I had to re-equip her? Too many? Going with too many on this one. She dies a lot. Again, because she's an awful mage and decides it's her job to run in and fight. Again, note to the devs. If you're going to give me a mage...
Speak your mind.
Yes.
Who picked
I'm
up her
always
list?
ready.
Oh, okay. If you're going to make a character who's a mage, allow the option to attack with magic rather than beating people with a staff. That is an important thing that you should do. If I wanted a suicidal lunatic on my team, that's what I would be, not an NPC.
What is your
What
wish?
do you wish of me?
Get dressed. Equip. Thank you. Scribe spell. Okay, you already know that one. Branch of the Night Queen. You
Go
are
ahead.
the one that needs Extra. Never mind, you have that one too. We're good then. In that case, we are absolutely wonderful.
Well,
Don't you have another like
that has
spittle?
that.
We'll find
A
a
beer
solution.
would be nice.
Yes,
Thank you.
I'm ready.
I'm always ready.
What next?
by your command.
Hey, Gat, how's it going? Good to
What
have
do you
you.
wish? I'll make it.
State your will. I move as the river
I have
flows.
not, but I haven't been actively pursuing them. I imagine if I had been actively working through dialogue with the main characters, I would have probably seen something. I have been. I did just get a like everybody approves of the decision you made kind of thing, which I imagine is a part of the mechanic for increasing relationships with people. I mean, I don't know, because the devs did definitely
your
put a
command.
lot of work into the storyline and into the side stories as well. However, again, I'm not certain. I also don't know how the relationships would progress either. I imagine through dialogue options, getting to know the side characters and all of that, but I unfortunately don't have time to explore like everything this game has to offer. I mean, I'm gonna do as much as possible, but I have other stuff that like my channel is very much about showcasing different games. So I don't necessarily get too in depth about any game in particular, but I do enjoy showing off different things. Yeah, I mean, he's
Well,
so
by
I
your
like
command.
him. I like him for my tank, but Helg is basically the same thing.
I move as the river flows.
I like him for the tank because I've built up his hit points, but like that is essentially just giving him the right gear. Like this halberd that I found, the Whisperer's Aid, it gives a +5 to physique and a +25 to health. So both of those stats give extra health. And I'm going to keep giving him physique items as well. Speaking of which, there's a ring that he's supposed to be wearing.
Speak your mind. Yes.
Yes?
State your will.
I think I left the ring on a Help, the dwarf. I'm going to have to go collect that from him.
As you say, wanderer.
I triggered a cutscene. Prosecutor. When the wretched Duke was discovered standing in His Majesty's private bedchamber, the accused was looming, blade in hand, about to strike, when our brave liege interrupted the foul deed. The overwhelming evidence leaves no doubt as to...
Yes, Lady Espin. Step forward, please.
Yes. I will step forward. Oh, by the way, you can kill the king. I found that out earlier. Oh, I could just straight up lie. I could straight up lie. Acting as my trusted agent, Lady Espin was dispatched to the Duke's home to secure further evidence against the traitor. Lady Espin, please share with us what you uncovered. I'm confused. Wait a minute. Was I supposed to bring Frick into my party? Because I don't have the option to tell them what I actually found. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna reload because something's not right. I found out that the person they have in custody is not the actual Duke. The actual Duke, or somebody impersonating the actual Duke, was found back in Grey Bark Street. Dead. So there's either an impersonator who was pretending to be the Duke, or there is there's definitely that. But the person that they have is either the Duke or he is a
By your command.
an assassin disguised as the Duke, either through magic or through like a physical transformation of some variety. So we need Frick to come with us to the palace and tell the king what she knows. But I thought it was just like an NPC that would show up with me when I got to the palace. Apparently not. Apparently I was very much mistaken about that.
Well, by your command.
I'm really wondering if I have to add her into the party. Also, character sheet. Oh yeah, there's no way to rename them, huh? Alright. Is she still in here? Okay, she is.
Yes.
By your...
Hello.
You're... What? Okay, so what? Apparently not. I'm so confused. Like, I don't have the option to tell the king what I found.
Well, by your command.
Just doing my work.
I don't know. I mean, this is mildly problematic because, like, I arrived just in time to save Brick, the Duke's scullery maid, from a group of hooded cultists ready to kill her. However, they already managed to kill her parents and the Duke. Okay, so I learned from Frick that she and the Duke were in hiding ever since news came about the attempt on the king. Apparently, the culprit was not the Duke. I managed to convince Frick to testify about what happened at the court of Isildur. Yeah.
Well,
That's what happened.
by your command.
But when I go and talk to the king, I legitimately do not have the option to tell him that. Um, we'll try again. I guess. I don't know what to do here. I mean, if I don't have the option to do what I want to do, which is to tell them what happened, then I guess my only real option is to cause chaos, mayhem, tell him, yeah, no, it's definitely him. That's his, it's his fault, and gain experience for it. I mean, those are my options. If I'm going to not relay the correct information, then I should definitely just go for the experience.
Yes.
I mean, that's all I've really got. There should be another option here somewhere. I mean, I could accuse his wife. I mean, his wife did steal my painting. But it won't gain me experience, so...
Unbelievable.
What? But that isn't true.
Quiet, you. Didn't the Duchess ever teach you to keep...
Oh my god, Frick is there. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. I didn't realize Frick was in the thing. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. Again. Oh my god. So I guess she'll just speak up when I don't know. I guess she'll speak up when I say I have no new evidence against.
Well, by your command.
The quest is super unclear about what I'm supposed to do here.
Yes.
I must decline to answer your majesty's... I guess one?
What? But that isn't true.
Oh my god, frick! I don't have the option! Let's try again. We'll try with a different option. I respectfully decline to answer. That's the one that I'm going to go with this time. It's what I was going to try and pick the last time. But this quest is super unclear about what I'm supposed to say. Because, like, I should have an option, you know. Hey, by the way, that doesn't seem to be the right guy.
Well, by your command.
Look at him eating his blueberries.
Yes.
Okay. Oh my god! There's only one option left. If the next option doesn't work, then the quest line does not have the correct response. And that's not on me, that's on them. I only have one more option to choose from. And I don't think Frick said anything about the Duchess being the culprit, but I mean, maybe she did. It would make sense from a storytelling perspective, a jealous wife being replaced by a young, hot maid
By your
and
command.
getting revenge on her cheating husband. I mean, but at the same time, in you know, the
Yes, lady,
feudal
yes.
era, it wasn't uncommon for a nobleman to have a concubine. So, like, it's weird that the wife would care. Okay, so that would work. That is a... I'm done. There is no correct choice.
Quiet.
A court relies on evidence, not outrageous.
Silence.
Okay. Dev, if you're here, you know, I'm gonna mark no correct option. And I think we'll end it here for now. No correct option. I think we'll end the game here because I want to see what the dev has to say about this before we move on. We'll switch over to a different game. There's literally no option in this quest line for me to give the right answer. So yeah, I'm gonna stop here for right now. We're gonna switch over to a different game. Yeah. Thank you for joining us, Zen. I don't know. Let's yeah, let's stop the stream here. God, that's frustrating because like I'm trying to do the right thing here. You know? Anyway, I'll be back in a little bit, like maybe 30 minutes or so. I'm gonna grab something quick to eat, and then I'll start with oh, I don't even know. I'll pick a game. I'll find something. Until then, guys, I'll see you in a bit. Man, that's frustrating.